A big game on Sunday to look ahead to, but first a reflection on the weekend. A goal for you, win for the team, not bad.
Yeah, I think most importantly the 3 points is what we were trying to get, but I think as well, building on from the previous results, obviously it's not what we've wanted, but also we knew that the performance hadn't been there. So I think on Sunday, although there was glimpses of the performance that we weren't happy with, for the majority, we really built as a team and obviously got the 2 goals. Disappointed to concede, but get back to winning ways, perfect way to go into Sunday.
Yeah, it had been a tough little stretch for you, certainly in terms of results. What did you change going into the weekend's game?
I think it just had to be like the girls' mentality, to be honest. I think we've all kind of reflected from the previous games and it's probably been down to who's wanted it more on the day in terms of the team. And you could see that the other teams, the first 10 minutes in the Stoke game, we were all over them. They get the goal and then heads were down from the girls. So I think it's just keeping that mentality going and actually bringing our own individual performance. And we knew that that'd come together as a collective, as a team. So I think that helped massively at the weekend.
And as you say, sets you up nicely for the visit of Nottingham Forest, a fixture that you have very fond memories of.
Yeah, definitely. I think, there's a lot of local Derby girls within the team now, and obviously there's nothing better than getting to play at Pride Park against your local rivals and getting to play the other leg at the City Ground. Obviously we just want to replicate what we did there earlier in the season.
Do you talk much about the occasion that this fixture is? Do you need to say much, or do people in the room get it?
I think there's a mixture really. I think girls that maybe perhaps haven't played for Derby or it's their first season, they can replicate it with other teams that they've had and their local rivals. So I think the local girls will talk about it and then they kind of get the gist of it, and then obviously those that played in the Forest game probably felt it in that first 10 minutes. So yeah, I think it's talked about in the week but tried to be played down a bit just to focus on the football, but I think all the girls know what a big occasion it is.
Yeah, and what about the occasion, almost the novelty, I guess, of playing the fixture at Pride Park, making it extra special?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's shown within the league this season that, when you get in your women's team, getting to play at these big stadiums, you do tend to bring in a bigger crowd, and I think that's massive for the game itself, but also for the girls because, we get really good numbers at Mickleover, but nothing compared to what we get at the likes of when we play at Pride Park. So it's an occasion for the girls and for the fans to enjoy as well.
You mentioned the result at the City Ground back in October. How do you go about replicating that?
I think it's trying to take elements of what, especially the start we had there. Obviously we were 2-0 up quite quickly and then we're able to grind out the result. So it's taking elements of that performance but also understanding that both teams have probably gone through a lot of change as well. So working out what they've changed, how we can get on top of that, and also bringing in the positives from our previous performances and working hard in training this week to probably boost our strengths and how we can dampen their strengths.